Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and in today's video I wanted to share with you how I did this super cute do-it-yourself roses design. It is a super simple hand painted rose design and I used regular nail polishes only, just to show you guys that you don't need gel polishes, you don't need any acrylic paints, you can just use a couple of pink colors, a cute base color, and you're good to go for this cute floral kind of like Valentine's Day design without the hearts. So yeah, if you want to know how I made it, please keep on watching. So I also really wanted to share with you the pink design that I did on my right hand. I haven't recorded a video on that, but if you want to know how I made that, I can do like a separate video on like a press-on nail or something. But yeah, for a base I have used the PJR Care nail polish base coat, as well as this beautiful Essie color. I love it so much. There will be a full-on nail polish of the week video on this color as well if you're curious to see the application of that. But yeah, that is what I did off camera to not make this video super long. But if you are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you would like to do so, and of course become a part of my little nail family as well. So yeah, this was actually my first time doing hand painted roses, so I grabbed a couple of different tools, like a pointy kind of dotting tool as well as a little nail brush. In the end, I didn't really use the pointy tool, I just went in with the brush and just a regular dotting tool. And of course here I am already showing you the colors that I used. I mostly used Zoya nail polishes and another one by Essie as well. But this first beautiful pink one is actually called Sandy. It is such a beautiful girly pink tone. The next one is more of a deeper pink towards magenta. This one is called Ellie. And I definitely want to wear this one next, like as a full-on manicure, because this is such a beautiful hot pink color and it is a regular nail polish and it is just super opaque as well. So I am pretty excited to use this in an upcoming video as well, maybe a nail polish of the week one or something. And then to highlight my little roses, I'm going in with the Blanc or Blanc polish by Essie. This one is still available. You can get it online or at your local drugstore that sells Essie. It is in their like regular collection, so it won't be discontinued or anything like that. It is just a really nice soft white. It isn't like a super stark white, and that is what I totally loved for this one, and it just turned out really nice to highlight the roses as well. Then I also wanted to use this kind of like darker olivey green color to do the leaves of the little roses. This one is from Zoya as well and it is called Mel. I think it's a really nice kind of like antique kind of looking green tone, and I just felt like it looked really cute with the roses and just the entire look of it. So yeah, I am going to place some of the polish on one of my little resin plates. You can get these pretty much online everywhere nowadays. I just got mine from AliExpress for like €1.50 or €2 or something. I've got a couple of them and they work pretty nicely for regular polishes as well as gel polishes. And you can just remove any excess polish with a little bit of rubbing alcohol or even acetone if you work fast. So yeah, I am going to start making a little blobs with the darker pink first. This was pretty much my first time doing this. I am very new to hand painting nail art, I'd say. Usually I go for like a stamp design or just a really easy hand painted one. So yeah, I really want to broaden my skills a little more, and I was like, I'm just going to try it out, see if it works. I was recording it because I was like, if it turns out nice, I can actually share it in a video, which is exactly what happened since you are now watching this video. But yeah, I'm just taking my little nail art paintbrush. It's a very tiny one. It isn't like a striping brush or anything like that. You can also use something like a toothpick or a dotting tool or something if that is more your thing or has your personal preference. After you have put a couple of those darker pink splotches or kind of like organically formed circles, I'd say. I'm going in with the lighter pink, and I was thinking of maybe do kind of like a drag marble with the darker pink when we just applied, but it just didn't work out. I was picking up the green base color as well, so I pretty much skipped the marbling technique because I thought it would work, but it actually didn't work out for me. So I just decided to add some tiny blobs of that lighter pink onto the darker. I was just like, okay, I have basically nothing to lose. Like, I am recording it, so the only thing I can lose if this is a total fail is just a little bit of my time on my like free afternoon off of work. So yeah, I was like, I'm just going to try it and we'll see how it turns out. And in the end, I think it looks pretty cute and pretty decent. And because this was basically me trying out something new, I think it's really important to share things like this as well, instead of just sharing with you the skills I have already fully developed, if you know what I mean. So we can actually try new things together and learn together as well, because it is an ongoing process in my opinion. But yeah, after I had applied the lighter pink, I just went in to the darker pink just a little bit more with that little nail brush. I think that worked a lot better. I felt like some of the little rose blobs had a little bit too much of that lighter pink going on in there. So just to level it out, I added a little bit more of the darker pink. But before I'm going in with the white to actually highlight and really give them a more of like floral rose definition and shape, I wanted to let it settle a little bit, let it dry a little, and just go in with that beautiful Mel color by Zoya, which was that antique, like medium green kind of color. It looks really nice actually on the minty green color that we used as a base. I think it really pops, it really brings it to life. And once again, if you don't have a lot of hand painting skills, like, welcome to the club, because I don't really have like spectacular hand painting skills either when it comes to nail art. It doesn't really matter if it's a little bit like splotchy or patchy or anything like that. It actually gives it more depth and definition, and it pretty much brings it to life in my opinion. So I'm just going to very randomly just swipe a little bit of that green surrounding the roses, or at least they don't really look like roses yet, before I went in with the highlighting part. But you can just do this really randomly. As I mentioned, this was just me trying out something new. I didn't really have a plan. I am going to add some polka dots as well. I just winged it as I went and proceed with this design. So yeah, it's also like doing nail art for me personally is something that really relaxes me. It is definitely still my biggest hobby in life, and my YouTube is actually a kind of grown out of hand hobby. But yeah, you know, you just have to have some fun with it as well, and don't take everything that serious, because in the end, or at the end of the day, it is just nail polish, and you can remove it if you don't like it. And if sometimes a design doesn't turn out the way you want it to be, that's not a big deal. We all make mistakes, we're all learning, we're all human after all. And yeah, just don't be too hard on yourself, because sometimes it can be hard to do nail art, and especially because there are so many amazing designs out there. Like, don't level yourself up way too high yet, because we all have to start somewhere, and if you keep on practicing, I am sure that you will get the hang of it. Like, I've been doing this for so long now, and I was always really scared to do hand painted designs like this one, and in the end I just tried it. I really liked it. I have made some mistakes and errors, but I do know now for next time what I can do better, you know? So yeah, it's all a big learning curve, if you want to call it like that. But yeah, back to the design, because I'm already using the white to highlight, or at least you just saw me highlight a little bit. Then I just took one of my dotting tools, and I was like, this design would look so cute with a couple of white dots. So, as I mentioned, I was winging it as I went. And in the end, I was like, okay, let's just do a full-on polka dot like design underneath the roses. I actually had to do that before adding the roses. That would be like way more logic. But once again, I just winged it as I went. And I was just adding and adjusting stuff while I was doing this design. So yeah, if you want to recreate this design, I would definitely recommend to start off with the polka dot design. So that one is like perfect to start off with. But if you're like me and you just want to have some fun and just play around a bit, you can add anything, anytime. It doesn't matter. There are no rules to nail art. So yeah, that was the thumb already, and I have to say that some of the roses look little bit like, nah, like from a further distance, it looks pretty fabulous. But there are like 2 roses on here that I was not really happy with. But the others look pretty nice for a first time trying, if I can say so myself. I was pretty like excited like how they turned out, even though I was just trying it for the first time. So yeah. Sometimes you have to give yourself a little bit of credit as well, because it can be quite scary to just record stuff like this, and I'm just going to throw it online anyways because I just feel it's so important to show stuff like this too, and not only show you like perfect designs and perfect nails and perfect life. I feel like life can be a struggle, and especially like for the last year, it has been quite a struggle for so many people that I just want to show you that it's okay to make mistakes, whether it is nail art wise or life wise, I'd say. Just go with it, and you can't do any more than the best you're doing already. So give yourself a break every now and then and paint your nails and relax, you know? But yeah, that was just the social worker within me speaking or something like that. I don't know, I just feel like it is really important to share sites like this as well, and not just paint a pretty picture, like literally and figuratively speaking. I just think it's important to show every single aspect of life. So yeah, that was just a little side note. But back to the video, because I'm rambling so much. I just love doing videos like this because there isn't really a plan on forehand. And there's not really a plan like doing this voiceover either. I'm just going to randomly sit down and just talk a little bit to you guys, or with you guys, because if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, let me know in the comment section down below. I try to reply to every single one of you within a specific like time period. Of course, I do have a full-time job next to my YouTube work, so don't be mad if it takes a couple of hours for me to respond, because I simply have a life and a job, you know. But definitely let me know what you think about this design so far. Is it something that you have tried yourself? If yes, how did it turn out? I'm really curious to hear about that as well. But as you can see here, I'm already going in with the final highlighting with the white Essie polish, as well as my little nail brush. I think I got this brush from AliExpress in like a 5-piece kit or something like that. But if you are looking for some nail art tools and you are on a budget, definitely check out AliExpress, because they have a ton of really affordable and really good quality nail brushes, like I'm using right here, or maybe even bigger brushes, fluffy brushes for glitter application, and so on. There is a ton out there. Ooh, and I am planning on doing a new AliExpress haul video as well. I really haven't ordered much lately, but the stuff that I got in was pretty cool, so I actually can't wait to share that with you as well. But yeah, I am applying the last polka dots to my ring fingernail. I just decided to do the roses design on just 2 accent nails, so my thumb as well as my ring fingernail. I think it looks really cute. Once again, if you are going to do this polka dot design as well, I would really recommend to do it on forehand before you go in applying the roses, because it can be a little bit tricky to apply them once you have added the roses. But yeah, just wing it, just play with it like I'm doing right here, and I am sure it will work out for you as well. So yeah, I am going to stop adding any additional roses or polka dots right here. I just let it like sit for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I went in with my top coat. I'm going in with the PJR Care mirror top coat as usual. It is one of my favorites at the moment. It dries so fast, it is insane, and it gives a beautiful glossy finish as well. It is an original Dutch brand, so it's located here in the Netherlands, and I do have a discount code of 25% if you want to try them out for yourself. They have some really beautiful nail polishes as well, which are quite pigmented and have quite cool finishes. So yeah, take a look and just try it for yourself. I'm not being paid or anything like that to actually use these polishes, or to mention that I have a discount code. It's not an affiliate code or something like that. I just love to support my local businesses, and they were kind enough to send this out to me, or at least some polishes and the base and top coat, and they just happen to be some of my favorites. But this was the entire Valentine's Day roses, do-it-yourself, hand-painted floral design. I don't even know how I am going to call this, but I think it's pretty cute for Valentine's Day, so let's just put it at that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for watching, and as usual, I love you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video.